This is it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Four.
Yeah,
You forgot about him?
I forgot he was here. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everybody. The mayor is otherwise engaged, so he's asked me to sit in for tonight's meeting. Let's have a roll call now that we got some more people. Okay, Colin.
Here.
Lou, here. Canton.
Here.
Van.
Here.
Amstutz.
Here.
Buxton.
Thanks, sir.
Kurt, here.
Okay. Did everybody get the minutes for the meeting on 11/17? Any amendments at all? Okay, minutes stand as approved. We had a work session on 11/17. Did everybody get those, and is there any amendments for that? Hearing none, the minutes stand as approved. Okay, now to the public speaks. I don't have a list of names here, but I do see some public out there. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say?
Not tonight, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Kathy.
Show up and go to work, huh?
Yeah.
Always.
Ms. Martha, do you have something?
I do. I have a concern. When you're going up Orchard towards Wood Street and you want to get out onto Wood Street, yeah, to turn right or left if you're going to go towards Louisville, you can't see. Those people's bush is in the way. We cut down, we had, Hope did their weeds because they were pretty high. You cannot see unless you're way out. And it's 507 Wood Street, East Wood Street.
I'll look into that tomorrow.
Is that decorative grass?
Yes, yeah. It's like a pampas grass.
I think we asked them before, didn't we, to cut that back?
There's like a fence there and this sticks
I think-
out way past their fence.
I think at one time they did cut it back and then it grew back because that grass grows like crazy.
Yeah.
But
you can't,
You can cut it down every year, it'll come back the same
Yeah.
height.
it comes back in
but they
like,
should keep it
weeks.
trimmed. It's
Yeah.
way beyond their, I think it's like a little
It's
fence.
okay if you have a truck or an SUV, but if you're in a regular car, those people cannot see.
yeah.
coming out there.
And I'm just afraid to,
No, I agree. Maybe somebody should approach them about relocating it back just a little bit. That way they can have the bushy effect and we can see the traffic more clearly.
I'll look into it tomorrow.
I think we can-
507 was.
it's right when you get to the turn.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Thank you, Henry.
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to committee reports, service.
Okay. For service, all truck lights are operational at this point, with the exception of a new truck. Waiting on the part to come in. This repair will be covered under warranty. Under roads, we had fabricated and replaced the storm sewer grate at 242 Shady Side. Here's some before and after pictures. We didn't pass that around.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty destroyed. We fabricated one and put it in. Christmas flags are hung up in the center of town, under parks. We're doing some PM on the mowers that'll be put up for the winter. A new handicap swing did come in today. It was kind of destroyed at the end of the season, and we'll put that back up next spring. Underwater, we did have our first water break this past Sunday. It ended up going pretty well. We did really nice. Under other, we attended our VWC meeting. Is there any questions for me? I did write one zoning permit also. Good?
Right, glad you got the leak done.
Yeah, we did do it live. We went and shut a bunch of valves off, couldn't get it shut off back there, but we'll dig into that some more too, see if we can get that shut down back there.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare we have
That
one.
was really good, Henry, good job.
They had Brian Geisey weld that up. He does a really nice job of fabricating. Like I said, that truck pictures and all that stuff, he does all that fabricating.
Oh, does he?
I just gave him a hand with holding stuff and measuring stuff and ideas. That's about it. He does all the work, so he does a nice job.
Yeah.
Any questions for me? Any concerns?
Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to safety.
Okay.
Past 2 weeks, we've done 238 calls for service. Kurt, I'm gonna give you this, just because I didn't have time to email it to you, so it's a list. 238 calls for service, which again is higher than it was last time, the highest I've seen it. Larry Carver, he's put in for retirement, so he is gonna be finished with the department. He's got some health issues. His wife has some health issues, so he decided it was about time to hang up his hat. So we appreciate his service, and we'll probably be doing a little something for him for the years that he put in here. Just a reminder about our food drive that we have going on. It's going to go on through December 15th, I believe. Looking for canned goods, baby formula, non-perishables. New cruisers in. I'm sure everybody that came and saw it. So got a little bit more upfitting to do. I have to put the computer radar unit in it and get the radio programmed. But for the most part, that's it. Should be ready to rock and roll here shortly. I've been working with the sheriff's office. We got our MOU signed for the task force. So we are going to be working with them. They've got some initiatives going on right now through the holiday season. Basically, federal grants are going to allow us to do some extra traffic enforcement here, and the village will be reimbursed then through the federal grants, specifically targeting seatbelt usage, OVIs, things like that. So I worked with Phil when we had the server issues a few months ago. Part of the package that he put in actually gave us a VPN. So worked with him to kind of streamline the way that we're printing out our citations, how we're getting some of the paperwork done back at the station. So he came in and worked with us, and we were able to route some things through that VPN. That's going to save us cut off probably about 10 or 15 minutes of the work that we have to do on the back end for the citations that we issue. So hopefully it'll make everybody even more productive than they're already being.
How was he to work with?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Haven't had any complaints so far. He came in and got it done for us, and everything's working pretty good. So no complaints. So the program that we use for our ticket writing is called Oleus. It's through the state. They're going to be discontinuing that program and moving to a more robust platform, from what they say. But we've started working with them on how we're going to migrate all of our information to that program. Again, it's going to be free, so it's not going to cost us anything other than the manpower to try to get the transition done. But we're working with them on kind of getting that done, because June's going to be the cutoff. We're not going to be able to use that software after June anymore. So then that's what we use for our traffic crash reports and for our citations. So hopefully we'll get that done sooner rather than later. We've also started an initiative with building checks. Some midnight officers that are doing their business checks, their building checks. They're going to be leaving little cards. It's got a geotag on the back of it, so they'll be able to scan that, and the business owners will be able to provide us with updated business information, alarm companies, key holders, things like that. And it's just a little note to let them know that we came by, checked their business, found it to be secure, or if we found any issues, things that they may want to address. And so we're going to start distributing those out to the businesses in town when our officers do business checks. And other than that, I've got nothing else.
Right. Sounds like you're on top of things, Chief. Thank you.
Sir.
Okay, that brings us to judicial.
Robert,
Yes.
I do have something that should have spoke up before. Just want to let you know that Hope got the grant to build houses on
That-
Orchard.
Oh, yeah.
It will start in the spring, and that's about all I know about it, other than it will be 10 houses at a time. They'll be built as they're sold. They won't build 10 and then try to sell them. They'll be built as they're sold. That's all the information I got right now, but.
Built as they're
we did
sold,
get the
not
grant.
sold as they're built.
Huh?
Built as they're sold, not sold as they're built.
Right.
Right, because of the long list of things you gotta
Yeah,
meet
man.
to get the house.
Yeah, they have to go through an
Yeah.
education class about finances and stuff.
Has to be a first time.
First time
Yeah.
home buyers only.
I remember that meeting.
So, yeah, we
Are
just
they-
found that out last week.
Is the fire department still smashing down doors like they were? Has that gotten any better?
I've given them the keys.
Did that help?
again, And if they lose it again, I told them I'm gonna start charging them for me going and getting keys made, because that's crazy. It's crazy
We haven't had a lot of ambulance there, but
Lately, yeah.
recently, yeah.
Remember you guys said something about that a year
Yeah.
or so ago, I think.
I kind of got in an argument with them,
Well, good.
because it was ridiculous. They had a master key that gets in, they don't have to take screens out and break windows or
Yeah.
use a crowbar on the door to get it open.
They
No.
don't have knock boxes on the door.
Yes, they do.
And they,
That key is supposed to be in there, but somehow, when they do that, they take the key and they don't put the key back. The key they put in there wasn't the right key, and no one will fess up to what happened to them.
and that's
Knock
the time
box.
the lady, we needed that.
Yeah.
The lady was on the floor for 2 hours.
well, most of the time, that's all, anytime a knock box is opened and closed, isn't that all documented?
Well, that is, but to the key that's inside there could have gotten swapped or.
Which is fine, but if they're documenting it, they
Yeah.
should be able to say, well, so-and-so's the one that got in and
Had
out.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full responsibility, yeah.
So we'll find out.
The houses that are being built, are they just regular family homes or are they ADAs?
It'll be a $330,000 home that you qualify, you'll pay $220 for it. You get a discount. It's through a government program for the state, that the state has money for first-time home buyers.
Oh, I see.
You gotta live in it for 10
You
years.
have to live in
right?
it so long, but if you can't live in it for so long, you're going to be responsible for finding somebody who qualifies to buy it from you.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, there's a whole criteria of what they have to
Yeah,
go
that
through.
$110,000 training
After
fee.
they've lived in it for X amount of time, is it theirs?
Well, it'll be theirs automatic.
There's
Yeah.
just stipulations of how they can sell it, because you're getting $110,000.
Yeah, if they sell it before, you're gonna end up paying the difference of the $100,000.
I see.
You don't get that discount.
I see. Okay, well, it sounds like somebody's gonna
Yeah.
be getting a nice house here in your future.
Yeah, 10 at a time, up to 22, I believe. So 10 this year, 2026, and then again in 2027.
All right.
So,
At one point in the past, we were at our sewer capacity. Is that gonna impact
resolved.
those at all?
It's been resolved.
it's been resolved, and,
Okay.
and the county's gonna use some of their money, the commissioners agreed to use some of their money to put that line in down there.
Okay.
So, yeah, because
Well,
Hope doesn't have it.
That is awesome. I like
We got
that.
like $25,000 in the bank account, gotta pay the taxes on that property, so.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm sorry, I should,
Oh, no, that's okay. Anytime. Okay, it brings us to judicial.
Real quick, before Nick reads this, I'm just gonna, I have it at the end of the agenda, but we'll cover it now. The ordinance that Nick's gonna read is for the renewal of the village's electric aggregation program. I met with independent energy consultants last Monday, and if you look at the handout that I gave you, and it's also in the back of your council packet, basically, they sent out for quotes in October for the proposed electric aggregation prices for 2026, 27, and 28. Well, the prices all came back at around 10 cents a kilowatt hour. And you can see, if you go to page number 5, go to slide 9, it gives you the prices that they came up with. Dinergy was basically the cheapest one that came back. For a 12-month period, it's 10.3 cents a kilowatt hour. For a 15-month period, it's 10.1 cents. 2 years is 10.38%, and 3 years is 10.53%. Now, these are proposed rates that were given to us on October 27th. They will only hold those particular rates for 30 days, and then they have to go back out for a new proposal. With us passing the ordinance tonight, it will allow them to go out, get pricing for, we went with a 15-month period at 10.134 cents a kilowatt hour. Now, that's not the exact rate that the agreement's going to be signed for, because we don't know what that rate is. They won't go out for new rates until we give them the ordinance that we're going to read tonight. Once we do that, then they'll shop for the rates, come back, and we'll have those rates in place by the end of the month so that we can finalize the agreement. The mayor has got the agreement for the PUCO. I gave that to him last week. He should have it signed and notarized. I don't know if he returned it to them. If not, I'll get it returned this week. But we're going to re-up for a 15-month period, and then at the end of next year, we will end up shopping again and seeing what the rates are. We're hoping to get them slightly below 10 cents a kilowatt hour. This is an opt-out program. If anybody doesn't want to be part of it, they have 21 days to opt out. There's no penalty. They can opt out at any time, really. And the letters will go out in January or February to the residents, letting them know. This will go into effect, I believe it goes in March of 2026 is when our current program runs out. So that's what the ordinance is pertaining, just saying that we accept IEC to be our aggregate partners and to go out for pricing. If you have any questions, let me know.
Ordinance 2025-26 by title only, an emergency ordinance authorizing all actions necessary to support the continuation of a governmental electric aggregation program with opt-out provisions pursuant to section 4928.20 Ohio Revised Code, directing the mayor of the village of East Canton to execute an electrical supply agreement with Dynegy Energy Services LLC. So moved.
Second.
Okay. Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes. Contest.
Yay.
Van.
Yes.
Amstutz.
This only for the village or for the area?
Village, just inside the village limits.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes. Contest.
Yay.
Van.
Yes.
Amstutz.
Third and final reading of ordinance 2025-26 by title only, an emergency ordinance to authorizing all actions necessary to support the continuation of a governmental electric aggregation program with opt-out provisions pursuant to section 4928.20 Ohio Revised Code, directing the mayor of the village of East Canton to execute an electrical supply agreement with Dynegy Energy Services LLC. So moved.
Second.
Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes. Contest.
Yes.
Van.
Yes.
Amstutz.
That's all I have tonight.
I'll read it. Finance?
Pardon me?
Sorry.
Oh, the finance stuff will take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh.
Okay. Approve invoices in the amount of $28,140.47 as presented by fiscal officer Guys.
Second.
Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes. Contest.
Yay.
Van.
Yes.
Or Amstutz.
And then also move to approve the payroll from 11/2/25 to 11/15/25 in the amount of $20,915.09 as presented by fiscal officer Guys.
Second.
Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes. Contest.
Yes.
Van.
Yes.
Amstutz.
Great. Just the one.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope, okay. Okay, as far as grants is concerned, we're still getting our information together. We've already approved the engineering portion of our water line project. And so now it's just a matter of getting documentation together, getting letters of support, and hopefully we'll get that done here. I'd like to have it done at some point in February. I think the end of February is when our grant writer asked to have everything gathered up. So once that's done, then we should be able to submit our application and see how it goes.
I talked to Hammond this afternoon, and they are going to start the surveying part of it next week.
Okay. And that brings us to others. Mayor Spencer has presented the mayor's court report for November 2025. Total collected for the month is $7,123, which breaks down as follows. $2,680 in fines, $2,959 in local costs, and $1,484 in state costs. Is there anything else for others?
I have a question about that. When he collects fines for speeding tickets or parking violations or anything that has to do with the police department, is that money allocated strictly to the police department, or do all of those mayor's court go into the general fund?
No, not all of them goes to the general fund. The state costs are returned to the state of Ohio. A certain portion of them stays into the mayor's court fund. Part of them goes into the mayor's court computer fund. A portion of them goes into the general fund, and then there are two funds that are restricted funds as to how the money can be spent.
Pretty good piece of them goes into that software, right? The update on that.
Well, you can tell, if you look on you should, Sue, if you look in the very back of your packet, you should have a breakdown as to your mayor's court on it. It should be on like the second page.
Okay.
Why doesn't anything that is generated by the police department go back into their?
Well, they get it via the general fund, some of the general fund transfer. The Ohio Revised Code dictates how that money is distributed.
Okay,
It's not the village. We don't determine it. The Ohio Revised Code tells us how we have to distribute into certain funds.
okay, thank you.
Okay, anything else for other?
There was a note from the mayor in his email about accepting resignation from Solicitor Hall.
We have to put together a resolution for it. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put that for next month, or next meeting.
I have not read that email yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to Chief Hartlow has requested an executive session pursuant to ORC 121.22 G1 employment. So I move we go into executive session.
Hey, well, you want this, Chief?
Yeah, it's just be real brief.
You want everybody that's here?
Yeah.
Okay, it's moved by me, seconded by Contos. Roll call. Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo, yes.
Yes.
Contos, yes. Van, yes.
Yes.
Hampstead, yes. Okay, sounds good.
Wonder if Charlie would come to the last one,
The last meeting?
his last meeting.
I'll be at work, I won't be able to make it, but.
As long as we have 4 people there, we can do our thing.
On the 8th, same time?
7 o'clock Monday for a work session,
Yeah,
next Monday.
yeah, this coming Monday, 7 o'clock, work session. Okay, I'll make a motion to recess.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Blue, yes. Contos.
Yes.
Dan.
Yes.
Sam says.
Yeah.
Okay. Adjourned.
Recon